They're cute. They're smart. They sleep in matchboxes, which is also cute. One even moved into my house one Christmas. Willard came out in 1971, the story of a man and his rat. Rats. Starring Bruce Davison and based on the novel Rat Man's Notebooks by Stephen Gilbert, the film was a hit, one of the highest grossing movies of the year. But this is the 2003 remake. This is Willard. Willard Stiles, played by Crispin Glover, is a lonely, socially awkward man caring for his sick mother. And he seems to have a rat problem. It's an interesting store that sells cornflakes on the same aisle as rat poison. If cartoons taught me anything, the rats won't fall for it. Willard's dead father is portrayed by Bruce Davison, who played the original Willard in the 1971 version. Looks like Senator Kelly never made it home after being murdered by Magneto.
What are you doing?
I'm going to bed.
It's late.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to bed.
You, said there were rats.
I can smell them.
That's true. I can smell them too. Every single time there was a rat around, I could smell it. Willard's mother, played by Jackie Burroughs, renames him to get him laid.
From now on, your name's Clark.
We can just rename anyone? You want to be Megatron? Okay, think about it. Willard checks the traps, but the rats are clever. Beep beep. Willard is late for his job at the Dread Factory his father started. His death left the company in the hands of his former partner, who is a delight. Catherine is a temp brought in to sit at his desk to help him finish his work, played by Laura Elena Herring. Office manager Miss Leach is played by former porn star Ashlyn Gear. I know that because I used to work at a video store. Frank Martin, played by R. Lee Ermey. Willard has a job here as long as his mother is alive.
And as long as she was alive, you'd have a job right here.
It's not out of any loyalty. The boss wants Willard's house. It's kind of a nice house.
Business is a rat race. I will not allow myself to be devoured by all of those other rats.
Foreshadow so hard. Speaking of rats, Willard tries another approach.
It's like Ron Jeremy's house in here.
But he can't bring himself to hurt the little guy and releases him from the trap. I bet it's not the first time he's oiled his mouse in the bathroom.
Willard, are you masturbating in there?
No, Mother.
Why not? You need a girlfriend.
Willard names him Socrates. He finds out Socrates has a cute little family and feeds them some
Numbnuts.
Cute. Give a rat a cookie, tomorrow pizza. Wow, he does need a girlfriend. The boss can't afford raises. You think Mercedes grow on trees? Nobody played a mean bastard like R. Lee Ermey. He turned driven crankiness into an art form. He's got a fancy, expensive car, no thanks to the layabouts working for him who dare to be a few minutes late.
Because I'm a successful man.
But it looks like he made a friend, Catherine. An actual human female.
Willard, what are you doing? Put down the lotion, Willard.
It's been a bad day.
Tell old Socrates about it. I'm not complaining, but we were discussing pizza earlier.
Like a rat does cheese. Rats being rats gives Willard an idea.
You teach them. Tear it.
Title of your sex tape.
Tear it up.
Title of your sex tape.
Jeez. You're big.
Still works. Title of your sex tape. This is Ben, played by Gary Oldman. It's not? He totally could, though. He's that good. Big Ben gives Willard a hint at the scope of vengeance he should be considering.
Do you know him, Socrates?
Well, he's more of a friend of a friend.
Willard begins basic rat training, teaching him how to chew on command, as if rats need to be taught how to do that. If this doesn't work out, he's going to send them all to cooking school. Mr. Martin really isn't earning any points here.
I may not be able to fire you, Willard, but by God, it is well within my rights to administer physical disciplinary reprimand.
So Willard packs up his rats and takes them to Mr. Martin's house. I know he's kind of suspicious being here, but even the cops are afraid of Crispin Glover. He sends in his tiny vandals to ruin Mr. Martin's tires. Ooh, dream big.
You won't fit.
Stop fat shaming him, man. Fun fact, luxury car tires are made with cheese.
What the hell is that?
Shit, you made us do it, sir.
Willard has a newfound sense of confidence that only comes from commanding an army of rats. That's worth a little bit of pride.
He pissed his pants and blamed it on the guy that did it.
Oh boy, someone's getting a soap bar beating tonight.
This morning, I rode the subway.
Do you know how hard it is to commute in a sandwich shop? You know rats always be making little rats. Willard loves Socrates, but I don't get why he's so hostile to Ben.
We're running out of room. You're going to have to find a new place to live.
Mother overhears a speech to the troops and immediately assumes he's kicking her out.
You're getting rid of me.
Drama queen.
Hey, boss, I got something to show you.
Oh good, you're up. We're making creme brulee. Oh yeah, and your mom's dead.
Hey, she was like that when we got here.
Sign here for the insurance, but you don't need it. She's dead already. Maybe I can just find a place that's really pet friendly.
I love her.
She was delicious. Just kidding. Come on, smile.
If you ever died, you're the only friend that I've ever had.
I don't have the heart to tell him. What a time to find out you owe a lot of money. And you're losing your house.
It's my house! If I have no choice, why did you even come here?
Crispin really lets loose here. Coming from him, this feels like genuine rage, sorrow, and frustration. Who hasn't screamed at the world like this?
Willard, this is not the time nor place.
Really? You came to his mother's funeral to talk money. I hope a rat chews off your toes. Catherine visits Willard at home. I hope she loves animals. Look, I know you lost your mother, so here's a kitty.
This is Scully.
Oh, this ain't gonna be... Don't look. Any cats out there, leave the room. I did not sign up for this. Cue Ben by Michael Jackson, theme song of the original Willard.
No rats here. You're okay.
This is revenge for all those cartoons, isn't it? Well, this hardly seems fair. Why is there so much wood in this house? So close to freedom, yet so far away. But just then, a feline commando squad bursts in and rescues Scully at the last second. From there, they escaped into the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the rats, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the C-Team. I didn't write this movie. Willard considers suicide, but he's got a tiny reason to keep going. As we all.
Just so you know, if you die, we eat your corpse.
Ben and Willard's relationship turns rather tense.
Come back to bed, honey.
I'm getting the feeling Ben just wants to be Willard's favorite too. Love doesn't divide, it multiplies. It's bring your rats to work day. But he's been let go.
Your service is appreciated.
Catherine quits in solidarity, and this office is pure evil anyway.
Please let me keep my job.
Miss Leach finds Socrates in the storeroom, stealing all the office cheese. Mr. Martin comes in and, well... Socrates is dead. Ben did nothing. No. This movie's weird enough already.
What could I do? What could I do? What could I do?
Alright, kiddo, enough fucking around. Here's what we're gonna do.
Willard packs up a ton of rats and puts in some extra hours at the office, where Mr. Martin is working hard. This was the early days of the internet. There was only one girl and no cup. Mom, you're all gonna have to clock in. This shot is both ridiculous and crazy awesome. It's just so intimidating and revolting. It's seriously badass. At least he's got one hand free to grab his mouse.
We've come to see you.
We're forming a union.
You killed Socrates.
Who the hell is Socrates?
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up. Trapped like a something. And can I call attention to that set design? Check out all the rat shit on the floor. That's attention to detail.
Goodbye, Ben.
Willard takes this opportunity to rid himself of Ben. Think of Martin's corpse as severance. Mr. Martin is killed, but he's in the only elevator, so now Willard has to take the stairs. Willard's done with that rat life, so now he tries to kill the remaining critters. If he took out thousands of little insurance policies out on the rats, his money problems would be over. leaving Willard alone with his twisted thoughts. That kid in high school looks so much like my son. Catherine shows up. Apparently the scent of barbecued rats is an aphrodisiac.
Just a second.
When you find a toilet duct taped shut, always assume it's that way for a reason, and it's probably not a good one.
Geez, lady, you should see a doctor.
The date's cut short when Catherine's tires are chewed up. And the cops are here to talk about Mr. Martin's death, so Willard goes off to confront Ben inside the house. They seem kind of pissed about that whole poisoning attempt.
You broke my heart, Willard. We could have been buds.
Catherine is still trying to get to Willard.
You want to get eaten alive?
Yes! Oh, damn this shitty neighborhood. It's a fight Willard can't win, and Catherine isn't so sure about her quiet, weird friend anymore.
Going somewhere, Willard?
Try not to think cheese thoughts. 2,000 enter, 1,999 leaves. Willard is locked away, with his food catered by Bob's Burgers. I'm not used to seeing Crispin Glover so... still. It's eerie, isn't it? But at least he has a new friend. Rats all, folks! That was Willard. Willard's an example of a damaged character chipped away at from birth. Crispin Glover kinda blew me away here. Sure, he's a deranged psychopath, but he still managed to make me feel incredibly sorry for him. Is it weird this part makes me tear up?
Please.
Glover's performance is pure gold, especially when he loses his cool. He's road rage without the car. We can't help but feel sorry for him when his world is nibbled away. I can't help but feel bad for Willard. He's driven crazy, driven to extremes, and into a spiral he will never recover from. His affection to Socrates reveals a softer, gentler side of Willard. Stripped of everything he loves, Willard's gentle schizophrenia erupts into sheer sociopathy. He's obviously not actually conversing with the rats, so their conversations are entirely in his head. The devil rat made me do it. Lee Ermey played this kind of asshole to perfection. He will be missed. He's a perfect focal point for Willard's rage. The effects really sell the sheer number of creatures and makes it feel more realistic. You can almost smell the screen. Watching this with headphones, every time the rats scurry around gave me goosebumps. The final Mono e Ratto fight got a little silly, but it jives with the idea that Willard was actually fighting himself all along. Willard is 3 Bs. I took off points on behalf of the cat. Being a remake already costs originality points, but Crispin Glover is hypnotic and makes it worth a look. Arlie is just Arlie being Arlie. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment the bell, the usual YouTube stuff. This is theNewBee, and I'll see you later, kids. Toodles!